The beauty about Mysore Bonda is they are like spongy, point. And when we were in college, if two friends go, per order you will get 5 pieces. Those days we didn't have much money. And after eating two pieces each, last piece will be left. And you will be surprised. You will think, oh, I want to eat it. No. You're going to pay the bill. No, you eat it. We're going to make two kinds of Mysore Bonda. One is a plain one, which will come nice round. And the other one, we're going to add coconut, ginger, cumin seeds and also green chillis. That will make it very, very tasty. No matter how you make it, these along with this awesome tomato chutney will be too good. Make it watery, make it spicy. And revisiting my old memories. When I was doing my intermediate, that is the time when I used to eat this Mysore Bonda and they used to be nice and spongy. There are various recipes you can do it with, but I'm going to show you a very simple version where we use maida. Take maida, in this add soda. You have to add a little extra soda to get that sponginess. In this add salt, mix this, add yogurt and add some water and also add oil. This oil will help you squeeze out these little Mysore Bondas. Make first into a slightly thick batter. Look at this kind of paste and do not add too much water or anything. If the batter is too watery, while you are pouring, it will go out of shape. If it is too thick, then you will not get the shape and those will not puff out perfectly. So the technique is getting the right consistency. And not only that, you have to give it a whisk. And when you whisk, just keep checking. You should be able to squeeze out the dumplings. People add various flavorings. A little bit of cumin seeds will taste good. I also love small pieces of coconut in this, which I'm going to add in some of the dumplings. If you can rest it for like 15-20 minutes, the batter will be even more better. So take some of it and if you are able to squeeze directly, then it is good. So very carefully squeeze those things and they will pop up like little balloons. And I love a little bit of tail, that will be nice and crispy. Look at this, very beautiful, very perfect. So it is the consistency of the batter. So if you can understand that, these will come out very nice. Make sure they are colored on both the sides. They will easily turn and when the batter is right, only then you will get them nice and shiny like this. So once again, I cannot stress enough, it is the consistency of the batter. If it is too thin, they will come like different shapes. If it is too thick, then it will become hard. When it is right and perfect, that is when they will become like beautiful balloons. When you get the desired color, transfer them out. Here, in this batter, you can add pieces of coconut, you can add some green chili and also some ginger. Variation, choice is yours and mix this. Fry them to the desired color. They are little golden balls. When you add the mixture like coconut and all that, the batter will get a little bit heavy. That's when you need to carefully drop it on the corners and you will get this nice and perfect. And the taste of these pieces of coconut and ginger, I'm telling you, it is going to be even more special. So these are with the coconut pieces. They may not be like perfect rounds, but the taste will be amazing. The beauty about Mysore Bonda is they are like spongy, point, kind of spongy. And inside they are so soft and perfect. Usually along with this, in the canteens and the restaurants, they give the coconut chutney, which is commonly available. And also you can make spicy, watery kind of chutney because when you dip in it, it will be so good. I'm going to make the tomato chutney. For this, add peanut, garlic, little bit of tamarind. For sourness, slowly fry the peanuts till they are cooked. And when the peanuts are roasted, add green chili. In this, add some coriander, not too much, little bit. And in this, add tomatoes. Add salt and let this cook for few minutes till the tomatoes are nice and soft. The green chili will give that hotness and also very good flavor. And when the chutney is done, it's going to be too good. When they are nicely cooked, put in a blender and make it into a fine paste. these bondas. And the chutney has to be spicy. The chilies have to be really, really hot. And what I like is, when this is all for yourself, you can double dip. Nice, spongy, and just too good. My goodness. Tear them and enjoy even with coconut chutney. Somehow, I prefer the little bit of hot tomato chutney. Make this, eat, and when you eat the best of the best food, you got to do ding chick, ding chick, ding chick. The pieces with the coconut ginger is again my favorite. If you can do it, and the taste will be in between. In between, you will get the bite of the coconut. Dear friends, very easy, and you will just enjoy it. And when we were in college, if two friends go, per order you will get 5 pieces. Those days we didn't have much money. And after eating two pieces each, last piece will be left. And you will be surprised. You will think, oh, I want to eat it, I want to eat it. No. You're going to pay the bill, no, you eat it. You're going to pay the bill, no, you eat it. Finally, we share half, and both of us pay the bill. Dear friends, a lot of fun during college days. Remember those beautiful days and rekindle those wonderful memories. And when you eat, you got to